Without objection, any prepared statements that our witnesses may have will be included in the record. I now welcome our panel, Chairman Steil, Ranking Member Morelli from the Committee on House Administration. Your full statement will be submitted for the record, and we ask that you summarize your statement in 5 minutes. Chairman Steil, I welcome your testimony.
Chairwoman Fox, Ranking Member McGovern, members of the committee, thank you for inviting me to testify today in support of S 1383, the Save America Act. I also want to thank our colleague Chip Roy for his work on this important legislation and his collaboration as we work to get the bill in its final form. I'd also like to thank Speaker Johnson, Leader Scalise, Whip Emmer, and their teams and dedicated committee staff for all the time and resources dedicated to preparing this bill for the floor. In front of the committee today is a Rules Committee print, RCP, which is still the Save America Act. We're still implementing a documentary proof of citizenship and voter ID requirement. The RCP clarified the voter ID language from the original text. Now I've also submitted a manager's amendment with a few additional changes. First, deployed service members or absent uniformed voters, their spouses and dependents under UACAVA are exempt from the Save America Act. And second, the manager's amendment makes the SAVE Act effective upon enactment. This legislation is an enhanced version of a previous legislation, the SAVE Act, which passed the House on a bipartisan basis last April, but to date has not been taken up by our colleagues in the Senate. Now, thanks to the collaboration of Senator Mike Lee and Chip Roy, the bill is even stronger. The Save America Act is common sense, and it does two main things. One, it requires photo identification to vote, and two, it requires states to confirm U.S. citizenship when someone first registers to vote. Let's address the need for citizenship verification first. Under President Biden, over 10 million illegal aliens poured into the country. Now, we know it's illegal for non-citizens to vote in federal elections in the United States, but the bill in front of us today is about enforcing the law. Under current law, citizenship verification is simply checking a box. What's to stop a non-citizen from claiming they're a citizen registering to vote? The current law is not strong enough. The lack of safeguards on the current law and reports of non-citizen casting ballots undermines Americans' confidence in our elections. Under the Save America Act, states will need to obtain documentary proof of U.S. citizenship when registering new individuals to vote in federal elections. Now let's touch on voter ID. Currently, only 36 states require a form of ID when someone casts a ballot. Requiring photo identification is common sense. That's why it's popular. It's time we make this standard. Now, some of my colleagues will call this voter suppression or Jim Crow 2.0, and we all know it's not the first time we've heard this argument. In 2021, when the state of Georgia passed their comprehensive election integrity law, Democrats and the mainstream media decried the bill. You may recall President Joe Biden calling it, you guessed it, Jim Crow 2.0, and the allegations are false. Georgia has held 2 statewide elections since passage of the election integrity law. Turnout's been incredibly high. The University of Georgia surveyed and found 95% of voters reported an excellent or good voting experience in the 2022 midterm. The statement by my colleagues across the aisle is often misguided, and it's an insult to the intelligence of the American people. The Save America Act has safeguards to make sure every eligible U.S. citizen can cast a ballot. If a voter forgets their necessary ID on Election Day, they can still cast a provisional ballot. The bill also has specific sections addressing name discrepancies so that no eligible voter is disqualified due to a name change. And the bill takes a strong piece of legislation, the SAVE Act, and makes it even stronger in the Save America Act. It's time Congress ensures the integrity of our elections. It's common sense legislation. I thank you all for discussing it today and look forward to your questions.